Hey traders, a quick look at silver and gold. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright traders, quick look at silver and gold. You can see what happened with silver, right? We had a big rally up. It actually hit this top of this trend line. If you guys go back to my yesterday's market update video, you'll be able to see I actually drew this trend line, this channel in right in front of you guys on that video as well too. You can see it actually ran up and hit it and then came down, and now it's hovering around that 1850 level. Now that 1850 level was a pretty big support level for quite some time. So that's going to be a key area we need to break. So and I think that's one of the reasons why we rejected that level there. The 1850 level, guys, is definitely that whole area around there. 1850 up to 1860 is a key area. We need to break above that. We break above that, guys, you know, we're going to probably hit 26 to 30 by the end of the year. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. But I have my plan in place when it comes to that. So silver, it was actually up quite nicely, as you can see. It was up about almost 2%, but now it's coming right back down a bit. Lots and lots of selling, or selling coming into the end of the day. Plus, also looking at gold. Gold, same thing too, guys. Rallied right back up into that 1300 level, but came back down and sort of resisted around there. You can see that. If I just go to the recent area. You can see that let me just open this right up here. So you can see this whole, alright, easy tiger. So you can see this whole area of resistance, guys. This whole area, you got this whole area of support, and support. And now, is this going to be area resistance? What we need is this market to break up. We need to continue breaking up. If you're bullish in this market, we need to break back up, and we really need this thing just break above and continue rallying up. We need a break above this peak here. We get a nice little higher peak, I think we can really start to have a major strong rally into the end of the year. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway as well too, guys. Looking at that, let me go have a look at the oil, because someone asked me about oil just recently. They said, John, you've been talking about oil for quite some time now. What are your thoughts on it, and what do I think? So if I look at the weekly chart, guys, I still do think, and I still do see. Let me actually just change this here. Oh, there we go. My software was playing up. Looking at oil, guys, I was talking about oil, and I've been talking about this big head and shoulder formation. You can see it looks like a big head and shoulder formation. Nice support, nice resistance. And if I go, this is actually the monthly chart. Let me go to the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart. This is the chart that I was talking about with the line chart, if you guys remember. Now, I was saying that, you know, if we get a close above 50, that's going to be the sign for me to actually to be looking for more upside up to 70. But I did say, guys, that if we break above 50, then I'm looking for a really good entry point. I'm not just going to get in if it gets above 50. Now, and where I'm looking at this right now is I can see, where is that low point? So I can see that there's an overall support and resistance line coming back from here to here. And as you can see, that if I draw my trend line, you've got this area, this sort of strong area here of support. And I know I've got a lot of lines through here, guys. So let me just open up this chart a bit more here and show you what I just did. This whole point through here, that represents the right shoulder, and the left shoulder and the head. Okay, so you know what? Let me just delete everything. Delete that off the screen, and let me just delete that off the screen there as well. And I'm going to delete that off the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. And now, so hear me out, guys. I said if we get above 50, I'm going to start to look for buy signals. Okay, looking at the market right now and looking at looking at the market is that we can see this market broke back up above 50, and I was hoping for a nice good entry signal on a daily chart. I haven't gotten that yet. Now, an entry signal for me is based on my exact rules for getting in. But looking at the overall picture on oil, guys, you can see that this trend line that I just drew in, I drew that in because if I just connect that up through there, I drew that in because here's the thing, guys. We had that starting point through there, and we had a bounce through there, and we have all these bounces through here. Remember, this is a weekly chart. So if we get a bounce through here and we hold, and then maybe next week we rally up and rally up and out and above 50, that's going to be strong. Now, why? Because if we go and have a look at this here, we have a peak. That was a lower peak. We had a trough. That was a higher trough. Now we've got a higher peak. What's that going to mean? It's going to mean a higher trough and breaking up and out. And if we now have a look, guys, at this whole area of, say, resistance, you can see that this whole area, let me actually make that, can I make that blue or make that black? So you can see this whole area is also like one big ascending triangle. I was thinking about the proper term for that. I'm low carb today. I've been low carb for a while, actually. I've basically had like 0 carbs all week. Trying to drop that body fat. So I've gone from 96 kilos down to 86 kilos in about 3 to 4 weeks. So doing really well. I woke up 86 point something this morning. So doing quite well there. Anyway, so I've got to keep going with that. But you can see an ascending triangle. So this is where I'll be looking to place a trade on oil if this happens, because now we're creating a higher trough, and it's now bouncing off the trend line. If we get a nice rally up and above the 50, now I'm looking to get into something here. This is going to show me, okay, we did have a breakout, and then we broke back down. The question I'm asking myself is this a false breakout? Because if it was, this market's going to continue down. But if it wasn't, the market's going to rally up, and we're going to start to get a run up like that, and then a run up like that. And if we get back above there, then I'll be getting in here somewhere, having a stop below the low, and then riding it up. So I would have like maybe like a $4. Let's actually look at this here. So if that was the case, I would have something like a $4. I'd have a $4 risk, somewhere around there, somewhere around say $4 risk for like, I don't know, $10, maybe 12. Ultimately, I think it'll get to 70. So this is where my ultimate target will be. So, and you can see here. So I've got like a 70 target for like a $4 risk. So you're talking basically like a $20 target to a $4 risk. That'll be in a nutshell what I'll be looking at anyway when it comes to oil. So anyway, guys, hope that helps you out. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, face your fears today. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course, and I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.